They're amazing at trading Kangkang, and their pistol round strategies are always creative, always finding success. This round, at least in the creativity, looking to be no different. This is going to be a big push out of C and B, and that puts all of the pressure on people like Benji or Woot to try to hold on, or make at least the right decision of whether to hold, whether to run A.
Gonna see it. Kitchen Sink is lobbed over towards it, trying to take that fight with a fault line. That's a good connection, Kangkang. It's blood underwater, he can sense it, smell it, trying to go for the pincer. Contained for now, Heretics have the advantage. They've stunted and slowed down his push. But nobody seeking to redeem himself into that spot. Or make the decision for him, taking that space onto the site. Now everybody trying to go for the retreat. Damage done, tapping away, pistols in hand. Not enough to claim these kills, but soften them up potentially for that rainy day. Kangkang is relentless. He won't let them loose, and he will not let them have even a single chance. Heretics somehow finding heads and finding a way through this. Tap through the wall, nobody is left in a difficult spot, a 1v2, but all that damage done, as we said prior. Shots online!
Collecting the B, react, which I think was the wrong call from Heretics. You know that they pushed out B and C, you know that A is open. I'm not really sure why they tried to do that small feint into the B site. Maybe over-anticipate that EDG were going to read the A pivot. In a tough position, but pulled out the Red Bull clutch.
One of these maps can be defined by the pistol rounds. No loss here, but EDG continuing that momentum. Smoggy. More Heretics have worked back. Pushed into predictable avenues.
Pings out from Heretics over towards C, which is where Smoggy and Simon are holding. But it doesn't really look like there's going to be enough utility to shove them off the line. Keep this stack over towards A. Two players, crossfire setup.
Might just get put into the blender. Okay, Kangkang tries to play off the flash. A couple of these eco kills, he's handed over the rifle to them. Not just that, damage, stray shots, straight through the smoke, and Woot with the possibility to get this plant online. Putting the pressure down onto Rians. He still returns with a frag. Traded though. And Heretics have set themselves up into this post plant. Benji's on with the rifle.
Did Smoggy see Miniboo here? I don't think he did.
Fault line ready. Time to strike is nice. Smoggy's trying to run these players down still. It's defended from above. Benji Fishy, man of the hour. Time side a tick here on through the spike, and that rifle handed over. A costly mistake. Chichu has to pick up the pieces and forge a path to victory. No more bullets left to do it. And Miniboo knows it.
Finally, we're seeing both teams really early on try to get stuck in on a map, not allowing it to go early one way or the other. I feel for Kangkang in that spot though, because he really believed that Paranoia was good. He trusted in his teammate, and he ended up being betrayed by it. Woot, playing anti-flash, managed to swing back. Not only does it hurt the EDG economy, but it actually allows them an opportunity to start getting these attacking ults going, which otherwise would have been a big disadvantage. It's one of the biggest reasons that Team Heretics, or at least biggest tools that they have to rely on their attack side, compared to EDG's less standard approach.
It's nothing really innovative. Okay, Kangkang takes a gander and a peek.
This spike is in serious danger of being lost. Benji's taking a risk even going to retrieve it right now.
He's having to slow down the footsteps. He doesn't know if the space has been taken. And now scurrying away. Slight miss almost every front.
But their weapons aren't good enough to spam, so this plant should go down fairly easily. They throw the Paranoia in as well, just to make sure nobody can play Waterfall.
Aftershock is good. Kangkang being played in here. All that sound and distraction. Shots are here. Head's barely poking over. But it matters not. Give him a pixel, give him anything. Kangkang will make it work. Guns have been handed. Tossed over. Benji Fishy 1v2. Has a lot to deal with. Prowler running him down, and nobody's right there alongside it. It's back to back.
The Thrifties, they just keep coming. Nobody with Bulldog in hand did so much there. The turret evaded as well. What was going on there? Came back through Mound.
Planted.
Must have been offline, I think.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see it really inside the POVs that we were watching, but
Just out of range.
they crept through. No problem.
Either that or they found a blind spot.
Well, certainly Kankan was trying to tuck underneath it as if he was trying to play the blind spot. This comp, they don't really have anything to stop the lockdown from coming through.
Yeah, it's not an option.
I would expect to see Benji try to make use of it in the round, but he's playing really passively over towards B right now.
Kang, a wall in his face. That's Chichu taking the timing straight through the smoke. The kill lighting up the feed. That's all the acknowledgement they need.
I think you got to give up an A here. Just group B or C and use the lockdown.
They've got no way to really remove it.
30 seconds left.
That option might be just being forced into their hands. Simon, slight jiggle again, grabs the information. Damage is being done. Stray shots are fired in through B. This feels a little bit hectic on the side of Heretics. Boo! He goes down to the aftershock, none the wiser. And the plan tonight. Chichu from behind.
10 seconds.
God, he's not slowing down. 7 seconds. Benji forced to give it up.
And the final player scuttles away. Still with that lockdown in the back of his pocket. EDG string 2 together for the first time on Lotus.
A strange one.
Yeah, and they've also broken the economy of Heretics. I know that we've seen the Thrifties do work, but you can't rely on them forever. What is going on here, though, as well? Boo just missing the sound cues because of the Nightfall.
It's not even sound cues, you can see it on your screen.
I know he can see it, but that's the only explanation I can think of.
In the chaos of that, I think when time's running low, the drop down, Benji Fishy, have to be the point man. With that Guardian disrespecting, at least pushing back over towards C. Speaking of disrespect, EDG have a lot of body.
Gamble that EDG have got 4A at the start of the round and fast hit towards B or C. It might not be this defensive setup.
Over towards C, Smoggy will seek to deny.
They're going into a C's and a medal. There is a chance that Heretics get melted.
Could eviscerate them. Gets the connection and the reveal. But it goes on either side here. Fully revealed up. Mini Boo cleaning up onto the corner. Cuts it up from Chichu. Trying to get his team right back into this one here. He does have the angle, but he hears that TP and he's anticipating it in a different direction. And ult. Locked down. It's dropped down. This is trying Heretics now to pave their way through. It's not going to really break that one. I mean, Simon is going to place the aftershock to see if he can delay and deny the plan from going down, but tucked into the corner. Rians will get an extension of time into the round now. EDG up onto the flank with the flash. And through Waterfall. Overdrive into the hands of Kang. Rians just can't hold a candle to that. Movement too good. Chichu defusing, but sprayed down. Beam down. Wood holding it down. Nobody can cross the line in the barrier, and Simon, his desperation just tucked to the side. Josh, you said you can't rely on the Thrifties, but listen,